want to talk about the magic of the Prep and Landing movies for me and why the Snowball Protocol doesn't work. I have a lot of nostalgia for the first two Prep and Landing specials. I remember watching them on ABC Family. If you remember ABC Family special, points to you. I love revisiting them during the Christmas time period because they're short and they're easy to get through, but they also just have the Christmas magic, the Christmas spirit. And so when I saw that they had announced a third one, I was like, oh, this could be really cool. I'm really excited to see this. And unfortunately, it lacks all of the charm of the prior Prep and Landing projects, and it just felt like the holiday magic was gone with this one. I want to mention that yes, I know that these are targeted at families, specifically younger audiences, but someone like me who does have nostalgia for like the first two projects, I think it's interesting to look at this one through that lens, and that's why I'm doing this video. And so you could say, oh, well, these are just for little kids, like why are you even talking about it? Why are you crapping on it? Well, because stuff can be for little kids, and someone like me, anyone else that's not a little kid, can still enjoy it because there could still be some magic there. I think what annoyed me the most with the story in the Snowball Protocol is that it doesn't revolve around Christmas Day. You have stories that are based around elves and Santa being a big part in them. I can commend them for doing a different story, but why do you even try to do one that doesn't even have to do with Christmas Day? I think that was your first problem. In the first one, and then Naughty vs. Nice, there's obviously so much holiday spirit. It's charming, there are some funny gags. Plus, Naughty vs. Nice has this really strong story, and one that can connect with many people regarding struggling to come to terms with having a sibling, whether you have a new sibling or you are someone older and still struggling with the fact of kind of carrying the spotlight with them. It feels like there was some care there. Here, it just felt like, oh, we got to make another Prep and Landing project. Let's just make this crappy story and put something together, rush it out there, and boom. As an audience member, I think it's easy to tell in most projects when it doesn't really feel genuine. This one is not as charming. It doesn't have the funny gags. At least I didn't find them to be funny. Maybe younger audiences might. And also something that ticked me off very early on is the animation just looks much cheaper than before. I can assume that they went with a different animation house, and that's perfectly fine. If anything, that's giving more people jobs, and I love that. But it just looks significantly cheaper here, and it just feels like they didn't really put much effort into it. I would assume the budget was smaller as well. Usually these little short projects, these little short specials, TV specials, feels like they fly by for me. They're in that sweet spot of 20, 23, 24 minutes, typically going for that half-hour slot on TV. And usually the runtime flies by. With the Snowball Protocol, I was like, when is this going to be over? And it is 25 minutes long, and that's including credits. I was really not enjoying it throughout. There's also this idea of just having fun with a cool concept, you know, focusing on Santa's elves. Something that I've always found fascinating, and it's such a small thing. The technology that they use in these movies, I think they're so cool. The ability to detect if someone's awake, the ability to throw a ball and put them to sleep, even the Christmas trimmer, all these cool little gadgets that have to do with the holidays. I think it's awesome. It's a little thing, but it goes a long way, and it doesn't really feel like there's any fun to be had here. I wish they didn't even make this one. The holiday magic is gone, and at that rate, what's the point? It lacks the charm, it looks visually cheap, and the story just left so much to be desired. I know these are small little projects targeted at families and younger audiences. For someone like me who actually has some sort of attachment, I guess in a way, towards this whole IP now, I wish that there was some more care and effort put into it if you're going to revisit it now, what, 10 years later? I'm gonna give Prep and Landing, the Snowball Protocol, a C-, and unless you are dying to check it out, I would just skip it. I also think that if you're a fan of this IP, you're going to be disappointed too, so that's just all the more reason to just kind of ignore it. It won't really taint the vision of this franchise for you. But I want to hear your thoughts on Prep and Landing, the Snowball Protocol, all of it. Be sure to leave it down below in the comments. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and if you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, look forward to more content coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.